and welcome to
Couchworld
Tours!
the show where we watch Outworld Tours on a couch and talk over it. This week, episode 4. Like, I did put a bit of time into this opener, and if I can find the stats on that, I'll put it on screen at this point.
Too long!
Far too long.
The intro plays every single episode, so you don't need to put 9 times as much effort in. But theoretically, you should, because people are going to see it 9 times. And stop skipping. I see you Netflix intro skipping people.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a sweet feature. I'll give it.
Yeah,
that.
it is. I mean, who's got time to watch the
Exactly.
Yeah.
You put too much time in the intro, is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So these screens were based on, loosely, the story screens you get in the Mortal Kombat games.
Right, yep. So we actually finished the first season with a few ending screens based on Mortal Kombat because, you have intros, endings, a little bit of character development, depending on which character you pick. I seem to have lost track of that priest. Looks like we're on some kind of a balcony.
Now, this was the one that I liked. I liked the line about the citrus soda. I forget whether we were reflecting a light off something, so it gave you a flickery thing, or you're just moving our fingers in front of the light.
I think it was that. I think it was your fingers.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm supposed to be in this.
That's all right.
We did talk about you doing the before.
We were talking. I was saying, the hair looks good, and they're like, It was Meaghan with a bin lid.
I really like the little opportunities to do the interactive lighting effect. I think it really makes a difference.
Yeah, it does. It sucks because,
Oh, it's great, but it sucks. That was a quick turnaround.
I mean, it's great, but it sucks because, it's subtle and it's perfect and nobody's going to notice it. But it's one of those. Well, I'm saying 80% of people aren't going to notice that it's there.
I'm going to go with
that doesn't say that it sucks, but I'm just saying it's one of those things. It's like
it's subtle.
It's a subtle, nice, cool thing that adds to the whole thing that makes everything better, but no one's going to be like, oh.
I think 60%.
If you noticed it, please leave a comment on this video.
Yeah, exactly. It's a subtle light thing.
Annoying clingy citrus soda.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good end line. It's a good end line.
Is a vast and cavernous area. I'd say this is an ancient hidden temple that Khan has found a use for.
I don't know where he is. What do you mean you don't know where he is?
I think I hear something.
Did he follow you or didn't he? He took so long getting in the portal that the exit had begun to drift. Oh, great. So he could be anywhere. Well, anywhere nearby. Probably.
Hey, would you guys cut it out? I'm up here, damn it.
So again, this is an area to the rear of the arena that no one ever gets to.
Yeah, see, that's nice.
Yeah,
and you notice that. You notice that.
Now that was annoying because it didn't strike me until I actually hit post, of course, that doing green screen and lighting someone with a green light is counterproductive.
Did you have to key every frame?
I had to get a bit manual with it. Yeah, more manual than I would have liked.
TMK, we meet at last.
What's with the voice?
Oh, yeah, I blew the whole...
Now, did this level originally have the Shadow Priest statues at the back of the level? Because that was what gave us the idea to put these
Put them in, that's right.
In the story.
Yeah.
The voice reference for the non-spooky version of the Shadow Priest, I'm assuming, is Bill and Ted?
I think they were just running the lines between themselves, and they were getting the vibe off them that, it's kind of too, Bill and Ted-like.
Yeah.
I remember them saying surfy characters.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Surfy
right.
dudes.
I actually hadn't thought of a specific characterization.
Yeah.
For that, but I think it works.
Yeah.
It's a good contrast to the
Too much.
Hey, who's running this tour? Me or you two jokers?
The souls you see, the soul fortune.
And Luke's cut out.
Yeah, got it. They have good banter. Good banter.
They do a great job, these guys. And particularly considering that these performances are happening a year or so apart. That's Luke's and their performance.
Yeah.
The Shadow Priests are in the background of Mortal Kombat 2. That was their first appearance. Mm-hmm. So they were a background element. There was one level where there's just one floating in front of a window. And then there's the portal stage where there was a few floating in the background, and then a few behind them with tridents sort of blocking guarding the portal. Yeah, give a flavour, show that they're in a bad place. In the first season, last episode, when I run through all the levels, I go past the level I talked about, where the one floating in front of the window.
I've forgotten this entire thing.
Yeah. The Hi Steve, you know, and people loved it. And then Alex wrote them into like our story.
I do like your little talking.
Yeah, I actually keyed their vertical animation to their waveform.
Okay.
So the more volume, the more they
Okay,
box.
so you didn't have to do that manually.
That's right,
Oh,
that's right. I automated that. And I also made
God.
it automate the float. So I didn't have to hand animate that either.
Yeah.
So all I really had to do is, you know, on a simple frame, figure out where their position was and what the amount of float was like. And then let the voice volume drive the...
No, that's nice. That's nice. Because, it save you a lot of time doing that,
Yeah. And it makes it more visual to look at, because otherwise you've got nothing to sync with the voice. You know, if you're just looking at it, you're like, oh, it could be coming from anywhere. But if they're bobbing up and down, like I imagine, kind of like a hand puppet.
Yeah.
You know?
And that's something you did in season 1 as well with Khan's head. Anyone who steps into this arena must fight. Yeah. It's you get a lot out of a simple effect.
We would, but see, we were first placed on hundreds of years
Totally holds
ago.
up.
There's another
Great.
part
I mean, this is a nice interlude.
And like many of Shao Kahn's brilliant ideas, well, it didn't really pan out.
left here, alone in Earth Realm.
Do you have any idea
Australia.
how boring that was?
I mean, that's a little Napoleon Dynamite, isn't it? That? No.
Until recently, when they discovered the internet.
And harnessed it with their Earth Realm computers. And now, with the hitherto untapped potential for cat videos and failed compilations finally being realized,
We've decided we quite like the place, and we want it to stay the way it is. Or was.
Purple Soul Chamber. Lovely.
that's bad.
What was
That sound is awesome.
Yeah, no, we spent a lot of time on that that sound,
did,
but
I
I think we got a decent spooky kind of sound out of it.
Yeah, it sounds like an evil DeLorean or something.
Yeah.
I know.
There's a bit of a screech in there, a bit of
And TMK's new allies, the Shadow Priests.
the Shadow Priest.
That was lovely. Did we miss the line about the... I think we were talking over when he was saying, is it sensitive to exposition?
Oh,
That was... I love that one.
that is.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Is the portal sensitive to exposition?
Oh, well.
Exposition.
We'll let it play.
Whoa!
Speed.
Hey, you sped it up to 1.5.
All right, we're going to wrap this up real quick. That was Couchworld...
Couchworld
Are we
Tours.
saying it together? Yeah, that was
Couchworld Tours.
episode 4. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned next week. For episode 5. Bye. Happy?
I mean, no.
I
But,
mean, happy
this
to
has
the
nothing to do with it.
Happy to the extent that I can do anything about it?
No. So I'm assuming these Shadow Priests don't ever have any actual names in the Mortal Kombat world.
No.
Yeah.
Not at all.
So just wait. Do they have names? Do we?
The reason why...
Do we know? Have you given them names?
These two?
Yeah.
I don't think we did, no.
Do they have
Not
names?
yet.
Do they have? So they don't have names in the script. Just Shadow Priest 1, Shadow Priest 2.
Just Shadow Priest 1, Shadow Priest 2.
In the first season, I called one Steve, and that was an Easter egg.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
the actor in the cloak is Steve Moran.
That's in season 1.
In
season one.
Well,
Yeah.
that Sprite is
Yeah.
Steve Moran.
Yeah.
So, in the season 1, I say hi, Steve, as an Easter egg reference.
Yeah.
Because I found out it was Steve.
So
Moran
which one of these would it
So
be? Would
maybe
be
all the
Steve?
Shadow Priests are Steve.
Yeah?
Like, they're just all Steve.
Well, I guess.
What color in?
No, we that was on purpose. Alex color shifted one so we could identify.
Yeah. Oh yeah. True. But in the original one, is it
original's
the red or
purple.
purple? Okay, original purple.
Yeah.
So if we were to say anything, the purple one's Steve, and the other one's
Could be something else. Yeah.
Could also be Steve.
yeah.
Steve
Could be.
too.
Just Steve. They're just all Steve. And they know who they are. But no, I mean, they're Shadow Priests. Anyway.
It's like ducks.